industrialization is dying. What is the magic of Elon's ability? Do you know what it is? Everybody would want one of those. Why would they want anything else?
Okay guys, I just want to contextualize what's about to happen and like why this event showing my grandpa FSD is so important to me. When my grandpa found out that I was all in on Tesla stock a couple of years ago, he told me in front of my entire family not to go all in on electric vehicles. And when he said that, it was as we were all leaving the function, so I didn't have time to be like, Grandpa, I'm not going all in on electric vehicles, I'm going all in on autonomous vehicles. And when I got to his house today, we sat in his dining room, and he asked me how much I paid for this vehicle and how I financed it over 8 years, and he said, oh, that is a king's ransom, and he went on about how Ford is the best brand. And so I said, Grandpa, I just want to take you outside and bring you for a ride. And so that's what you are about to see, so enjoy.
It's pretty slick looking.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Nice looking car. Do you have to open the door by yourself?
Well, yes.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
You don't have the new aluminum battery.
No.
Who's hitting my head? Yeah, I gotta work this out in a different way. I gotta dive in. That's what they do these days. They dive in. Next year I'm gonna be 93.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the best way. Where do you think this car was made?
This one would have been made in California, most likely.
Okay.
They've got another factory in Texas.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, that's the big one. Are you a speeder?
Yeah, very much so. Always happy. Such a deal.
That's a bad order.
So I'm just gonna press this button here, and now it'll take us.
Now the car's driving itself. He's not steering it,
I'm also not touching the pedals.
and it can read it. It saw the dog and it saw the red light too.
Yeah, you can see what it sees right here.
Yeah. Well, this is an easy way to drive. There's no doubt about that. I'm sure it will save a lot of accidents.
It definitely will.
Oh, this is going to go over big with millions of people.
I'm glad that you like that and see that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so excited as an investor, because it's going to completely disrupt Uber's business.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody's business.
Yeah.
You can even see right now, actually, GM is crumbling. Cars that they build are no good anymore.
Yeah, they shut down their autonomous program when it ran over a pedestrian and dragged her for 20 meters. And apparently their whole operation was a scam because they had remote operators controlling the vehicles.
This business about scam and not being realistic. It always pays off with bad credits.
Yeah.
So what does Daddy think of this?
Well, Daddy doesn't like Elon Musk very much, but he enjoyed when I took him out with the full self-driving.
I don't know why he wouldn't like Elon Musk. I think he's a splendid person.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Guys that don't like Elon Musk is the people that aren't any good. So tell your dad that.
Okay, I'll tell him.
See, I haven't driven around here for a few years, and I can already see the depreciation in the streets.
Have you not been driving much lately?
Oh, they took my license away 3 years ago when I broke my hip.
That's too bad.
Yeah, well, actually, in some ways it wasn't too bad because I was getting what I couldn't tell the difference in the color of the lights, but I'm better now. I can see the lights quite clearly.
Maybe once this is regulated and you don't have to supervise, maybe you can start driving around again.
Well, I would think if I had a car like this, I could probably get a driver's license. They are being careful with people like myself who's seeing and hearing is depreciating.
Right.
And did you ever think about a dog has 4 colors smelling?
What's that mean?
Pardon?
What does that mean?
Well, when you see a dog, when you're walking your dog and it finds a little bush or something, it's very interested in the bush. and you can't pull him away. He doesn't want to move away from that bush right now because something's happening to him at the bush. What do you think's happening?
Maybe he's smelling a previous dog's pee.
He's got the scent of another dog, and it's a female.
Oh.
And in his mind, there's a 4-color picture of beautiful dogs. and he doesn't know which one it is, but it's one of those, and he's very much attracted to it. And you're trying to pull him away, and he's spoiling his whole day because this is where it's all at right now. He doesn't have the female, but he certainly has the scent of the picture in his mind of what might be. And so that's why dogs are so interested, because they've got 4 color smelling.
What made you think of that?
I saw that dog there.
Oh yeah.
Working in that bush. And his parent, the guy that was walking him, was standing patiently waiting for that dog to get over his experiment with the bush. Well, this is a very comfortable little car, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
and he's making one every 22 seconds.
Yes, you know. And so the Cybercab that they're coming out with next year, that has no steering wheel because it's just designed to be a taxi, will come off the line every 5 seconds.
Wow. Now that's massive manufacturing.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah. And the thing about it is industrialization is dying in North America at quite a rate, but Tesla is reversing that in the sense that he's increasing manufacturing capability marvelously.
Yeah, they're the most American-made vehicles in the USA, which is excellent. They're also the safest.
Yeah. And the thing about it is that amazes me is how he accomplishes it so quickly. I mean, when he put up that giga plant in Texas, how fast he accomplished that.
Yeah.
I remember when he became disenchanted with California. Well, his disenchantment didn't last long. The next thing I know, he's manufacturing cars in Texas.
Yeah.
With a vastly better plant. And I remember when he first built his first big plant in China, and then they did a video of it, a beautiful color video. It's like walking through a palace, not a plant. Everything was white and red and perfect.
Yeah, they're so clean. I don't know how they keep their factories so clean.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
So we're almost at our destination here. Is there anywhere that you want to go?
Well, I think it's too early for the beer parlor.
So I'm going to disengage it, and then I'm just going to turn around.
Now that was an illegal move. Does it tolerate that?
Yeah, it does.
Good. What a program that is.
Yeah, there's no relapse, hey? It's all the software in this vehicle is vertically integrated, done by Tesla, so everything runs perfectly.
Yes. I was just going to say, what is the magic of Elon's ability? Do you know what it is?
He just has a maniacal intensity, and he incentivizes his employees like crazy through stock options. When they created a compensation package for him at Tesla in 2018, the whole compensation package was aligned so that if shareholders were rewarded by the market cap going up, then Elon got rewarded. And the reason I'm bringing that up to you is because I remember you told me in 2020 when I was working for you at your building as a property manager, you told me that investing in the stock market is not good because they don't give a hoot about shareholders, you said. But I liked Tesla's compensation package because it meant that if Tesla went from a $40 billion market cap, which is when he got the compensation package, to a $700 billion market cap, that would be the maximum threshold that Elon got paid. So it was only if shareholders got rewarded that Elon would get rewarded. And so then everybody was incentivized. But his employees get big stock-based comp. So I think that's how he works so fast.
It has to be something like that, because if we don't have the motivation, you never get the results. Even the seating in this car appeals to me as something that you'd be comfortable in for a long drive. But even the shape of the seat, the shape of the seat is very important.
Yeah.
Because the natural shape of individual people has to be taken into account so we can complement nature.
It's in the wrong lane here. Oh, it's going to go for it.
Yeah.
So there's the first mistake that you saw. I'll record that.
Who made the mistake?
The car. It was just in the wrong lane.
Oh.
But it got it done.
And I'm pulling for Tesla. I mean, I'm pulling for Elon. And there's been quite a few things on YouTube in the last 3 or 4 months about his spiritual interests. And they're phony. I can tell that they're not true. But they're making out that he's becoming a Christian and so on. But you can tell the difference between reality and propaganda. And but people want to take advantage of it because they get readership, so they cock up all these wild stories.
What are they saying as to why he's becoming a Christian?
Oh, because he wants to be born again and go to heaven. But you can tell there's a difference between reality and artificiality, and you can tell right away that it's artificial.
Have you seen his interview on the Babylon Bee?
No.
That's the only time that I've seen him in a setting where people were trying to save him. The Babylon Bee had him on for a podcast, and they're a Christian organization.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the podcast, they were like, would you accept Jesus into your heart? And Elon, he thought about it for a couple seconds, and then he said, well, if Jesus is saving people, like, I'm not going to say no. He was a bit uncomfortable, but that's what he said.
Oh, I can sure he'd be uncomfortable if he wasn't completely convicted yet.
Yeah.
But it might be the pathway into eternal life, which I really hope it is.
I think somebody who is very incessant on making life multi-planetary, in case something happens to Earth, and preserving humanity, he has a love for humanity and wants to keep it alive so bad that is almost contrary to believing in a life in heaven. So I think the way he acts does suggest that he's not a Christian, but a lot of Christians are big fans of him too, so it could go both ways.
The pathway to eternal life has a few steps in it, and so it's not unkind to watch the process move forward. And as far as I can see, what happened there?
We reached the destination, so it was going to go in there and park.
Oh.
But then I realized maybe we don't want to park.
No, we don't want to park. Now hit the gas. It's got urge.
Yeah.
Look at that guy with the bald head. He looks like a bullet out of the package. They're going to have to move pretty quick.
I'll show this guy that I'm not driving.
Now look at this. Now it did all this on its own.
Yeah, that was great. It doesn't know to go into your driveway, so I'm going to go into it. Because once it's a taxi, it just needs to be able to drop you on the side of the road.
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't get in an accident because I didn't have my shoes.
I don't want a new car.
Oh, she doesn't want a new car.
Yeah.
If I live till I'm 100, I hope I don't deteriorate much every year. Well, that's quite a car, and you're making enough money to pay for it.
Yeah.
If you keep building on what you're doing, then the pain of paying for it will diminish. Stand right beside me, Maureen, because Jacob's taking our picture.
What's that?
Oh, that's for moving people over the border.
Yeah. I'll show you the trunk. And then you got underneath.
Oh, even the
well.
mafia would like this for delivering bodies. Yeah, you could get about 3 people in there.
Yeah.
Does it close automatically?
Yeah.
Good. So, that was my first ride in a Tesla.
What did you think?
Oh, it's beautiful. Everybody would want one of those. And I can just see how people that are mature people that are just retiring and so on, why would they want anything else?
Hold on, Grandpa. One other thing I wanted to show you. There's a dent right here because I was playing soccer. I came back from soccer and my Tesla told me that somebody hit my car. And so I watched the video and I see the lady. And so I'm standing here looking at my dent and they walk back to their car. And I go, hey, I was like, you guys dented my car. And they went, no, we didn't. And I said, I have a video of her hitting my car. And so then they went, oh, is it bad? We're like, we're sorry. And I was like, no, it's not too bad. And I didn't really know, because I've never owned anything and it didn't look bad to me. So I took a picture of their license plate just in case. And then I went on my platform on the internet and I asked my followers if I should file a claim or if that was petty, and they said definitely file a claim. People
that lie about an action that they've occasioned, it's unfortunate because they should own up and they should apologize.
So that was my ride with my grandpa. I was a quite shocked about how much he knew about Tesla and about their factories and their manufacturing. And I was also quite surprised about his thoughts about Elon, because a couple of years ago he did not have those thoughts about Elon. I think a lot of it has come late, and he's seen what Elon has done in politics, and my grandpa definitely resonates with what Elon did. And we had a conversation when we went back inside to his kitchen, and I didn't record it. He was telling me about how Ford has their new electric vehicle models coming and their new strategy. And I said, yeah, Grandpa, and they adopted a lot of Tesla's philosophy with those plans. And he said, I know. And he said, as they should. And I was like, I can't believe they haven't licensed full self-driving technology yet, as you just experienced it. And he says, I know. He said, they're morons. So that was just wonderful to share that experience with my grandpa. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.